Welcome to another episode of Africa Farming. My name, as always, is Samuel. And in this particular episode, I'll take you through our state-of-the-art rabbitry, or so I call it, where innovation meets care to create a healthy, efficient, and sustainable home for our rabbits. Now, these hatches basically have been designed to overcome past challenges and protect our rabbits from wild animals, number one, and of course, number two, we are protecting them from themselves. Now, this indoor setup is a game changer. Let's take you through our unique system from the automated watering to the self-cleaning hatches. Now, if you're new here, kindly take a second to subscribe, hit on the notification bell so that YouTube can always notify you whenever we have a new video released. And to our avid subscribers, asanteni sana for always keeping it glued to Africa Farming, both on YouTube and also on our social media channels. Now let's get rolling. Now the first question which we asked ourselves is, why this rabbitry? Our rabbitry has been built for breeding and raising healthy rabbits. We all know that rabbits are very, very prolific. So we've actually come up with this setup for purposes of breeding and raising healthy rabbits, primarily for meat and sometimes selective breeding stock. After facing issues with our old setup like poor ventilation, corrosive materials, and our cage once collapsed, which actually sadly cost us a rabbit, we had to reimagine everything. Now we have created a safe, durable, and efficient indoor rabbitry that keeps our rabbits thriving even in an area like this in Kajiado, where we are prone to wild animal attacks. So now, let us talk about the hatches. Our rabbitry features 12 custom-built hatches, roughly costing us 4,400 per hatch for materials and construction fee. Now, this is a rough estimate depending on where you'll be and the cost of the materials and also the cost of labor. If you have to hire labor, this price will keep changing. So don't take that as gospel truth. I'm just giving you a rough estimate based on the region that I'm at. Now, these hatches are arranged in 3 tiers with 4 hatches per tire or per layer, designed for efficiency and ease of maintenance. Now, here's what makes them special. Number 1, size and capacity. Each hatch is spacious enough to house between 4 and 5 rabbits comfortably up to 4 months of age. After that, we hope that most of the males that we've nurtured will be sold or slaughtered while we keep the female ones. Sometimes we'll pick some males that have good, breeding genes so that we can have them as the breeding stock. For every breeding doe that we have in our farm, we have dedicated 2 extra hatches, one for the male kits that it sires and the other for the female kits, to ensure proper separation and growth right from when they're kids. Secondly, let's talk about the materials used. We have used durable blue gum, which is a hardwood, for the wooden sections because it resists corrosion from rabbit urine, and the moisture, because the moisture is full of ammonia, and it resists that far better than other types of wood like pine or cedar. What about the floor? We are not using wood here. It's actually made of solid, non-corrosive, somehow steel mesh material to prevent the caving that we experienced in our old setup. Of course, this is long-lasting compared to the normal galvanized or flimsy mesh wire. Now, if you look at this floor, the steel mesh floor, we've opted for thick, rabbit-safe steel mesh that ensures, number 1, ventilation, and at the same time, reduced cases of injuries. It is tough, durable, and keeps our rabbits safe. Now, if you look at the design that I talked about, it's a tiered design. The hatches have actually been stacked in 3 layers. The top tier has standard iron sheets for roofing at the top, while the bottom 2 tiers have used some slanted fiberglass iron sheets. Why fiberglass, you may ask? They don't corrode easily as compared to the normal iron sheets from rabbit urine, making it perfect for a self-cleaning system. Now, I've been talking about self-cleaning system for ease of maintenance. Let's talk about that. Now, cleaning a rabbitry can be a cumbersome affair, but not here. Our self-cleaning hatches are a standout feature. The bottom two tires have slanted fiberglass iron sheets, as I mentioned, that guide manure and urine into a gutter at the back. Now, this makes collection and cleaning a breeze while keeping the hatches very hygienic. The collected manure and urine, we purpose to use them as fertilizer, number one, and number two, the urine, we can use that as organic pesticide. In this case, we are turning our waste into value. Sometimes we'll also be selling or even giving out as part of our giveaways in some of our videos for those people who are considering complete organic farming. Now, next, let's talk about the automated watering system. Gone are the days of dirty water bowls. Rabbitry features an automated watering system powered by a single 100-liter tank mounted on top of the outer housing, as you can see. This tank feeds water through a pipe system to nipple drinkers in every hatch. The result? Clean, fresh water for all our rabbits with no mess from defecation or spills like we had with bowls in the old setup that I talked about. Let's talk about the indoor setup. Our rabbitry is indoors to protect against wild animals common in our area. You might decide otherwise to have it outdoor, but for us at our farm, based on previous experience with our sheep and goats, we have decided to have it indoor. The controlled environment ensures good ventilation, keeping ammonia levels low and our rabbits healthy. We've also added enrichment like extra wood for chewing, which will act like chew toys and hideaways to keep our rabbits happy and stress-free. This indoor design will also facilitate regular health checks to ensure they're in top shape, and the clean, corrosion-resistant materials mean no more structural failures that we experienced. Now, for those who are asking a lot about the lessons from the past, our old setup taught us tough lessons. We used one large cage partitioned into chambers, but the wooden floor corroded from rabbit urine, causing a collapse. Poor ventilation and bowel-based water led to dirty condition and stressed rabbits. Now, with individual hatches, steel mesh, fiberglass sheets, and automated drinkers, our rabbits are healthier and maintenance is very, very easy. So, this rabbitry is more than just a setup. It's a commitment to raising healthy, happy rabbits sustainably. From our automated watering system to self-cleaning fiberglass hatches, every detail is designed for efficiency and care. You want to start your own rabbitry? You can take inspiration from these, prioritize durability and hygiene, and watch your rabbits thrive. Now, here is to happy rabbits and a brighter future in rabbit farming. Always remember, changamka na ukulima. Bye bye.